Hello, yogis. Cassidy with Marina Bay Yoga here. Today we're going to start in a seated position, taking your time to find your sits bones. Bring one hand to your heart and one to your belly, and just start to feel the breath. Today's practice is going to be a big hip opener, an opportunity to release tension through the body. Begin to bring the hands to the knees and let the shoulders roll forwards and back just a few times, loosening up the shoulders. And then we're going to take those arms all the way up overhead, looking up towards your hands and twisting over towards the right side. Right hand comes back behind you, left hand reaches towards your right knee. Twisting over to the right side, look past your shoulder and inhale, draw those arms up and forward, and exhale over to the left side. Left hand comes back behind you, right hand presses against the left knee, twisting open to the side. Inhale, reach those arms back forward, and exhale, dive over your legs. Find a little sway left and right. Allow the chin to come to the chest, really rounding out the spine here. Keep those sits bones on the ground. Walk your hands all the way up and go ahead and inhale, reach those arms up overhead. You can switch the feet here in your crisscross position, and we're going to twist back towards the right side, drawing that right rib cage open. Inhale, reach the arms back up, and exhale over to the left side, twisting towards the left. Twisting just a little deeper. One more big inhale. Exhale, and reach those arms up. Exhale, fold over your legs. Find a little sway left and right, releasing tension through the hips, and walk the hands all the way up. We're going to move to child's pose for just a moment. Knees open wide, big toes together. And then on your next inhale, come up to tabletop, keeping that momentum going. Extend the spine long, reach the right arm forward and the left leg back. We're going to find 3 crunches, elbow to knee here, rounding out the spine, draw it all the way in. After your 3 crunches, extend just a little bit further. Left leg comes out towards the left side, right arm comes out towards the right side. And then bring it back to center, bend the knee and reach back for that foot, maybe using a strap or a towel here. Go ahead and release it all down. And we're going to take up the opposite side. Left hand comes forward, right leg comes back. And start to find your 3 crunches, knee to elbow. Making sure that you find your drishti and extend that spine long after each crunch in. 3 crunches in, and then left arm goes out to the side, right leg goes out to the side, engaging through your hip flexor. And back to center, bend the knee, reach back for that foot, maybe creating a nice big arch in the back, hand and foot pressing against each other. Release it all the way back down to the ground. And we're going to tuck the toes, lift the hips, come to a down dog. Start to pedal out the heels, one heel and then the other. Look towards your hands and step or jump forward, forward fold. Hands come to your shins, straight in the back, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand all the way up, palms come together overhead. Bend the elbows, open the heart, cactus. Inhale up straight. Exhale, on your fold, consider your intention for this practice. And when you're ready, step back to that plank. Finding a little rock forwards and back so that shoulders are over wrists, lower down all the way, and then up into your baby cobra or your cobra, choosing which one feels best for you this first round. Tuck your toes, lift the hips, down dog. And we're going to come back to our forward fold. You can walk it forward when you're ready. Taking your time here. Inhale, halfway lift, straight in the back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand all the way up, resetting at the top. Bend the elbows, open the heart, find that cactus. Inhale up straight. Exhale, dive forward. Halfway lift. And exhale, step back to that plank. You can always jump back, moving through your chaturanga, high to low, cobra, and then all the way into your down dog at your speed with your breath. Staying with your inhales, start to walk it forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, extend the back really straight here. And exhale, fold. Inhale, stand all the way up. Arms reach up overhead, bend the elbows, open the heart, cactus. Inhale up straight. Exhale, dive forward. Halfway lift, straighten the back. Exhale, hands come down. Step or jump to that plank. High to low, cobra, down dog. Good, yogi, taking your time, staying with your breath. Pedal out the heels as much as it feels good. And come to your fold. Halfway lift. And come all the way into your chair pose. Bend the knees. Palms come together. We're going to twist to the right. And then twist it over to the left, coming through center. Reset. Back through center, and exhale, hug those legs and start to straighten the legs, coming into a deep forward fold. Hands come down, step or jump back to that plank. Shoulders over wrists, lower down through your push-up, your chaturanga, and then up to cobra. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, down dog. Right leg rises and steps all the way through, coming up to a high lunge. Arms reach up overhead, press that back heel all the way down. Palms come together at heart center and twist over towards the right side. Hooking left elbow to right knee. Find your breath. Inhale, reach the arms back up, hands plant down. Move through your push-up, high to low, cobra, down dog. Left leg rises, step that left foot all the way through, rise up, engaging through the inner thighs, high lunge. Palms come together, twist towards the left side. Find that edge, find that twist. Back through center, reach the arms up, and exhale, hands come down. Left foot steps back, high to low, cobra, down dog. Right leg rises. Step the right foot to the outside of your right hand, and you're going to bring that left knee all the way down. Right hand presses into right knee, opening up the hip as much as it feels good. Start to walk the right foot to center, and we're going to press those hips a little further forward. Hands can stay planted, and then send the hips back to a half split, keeping the left knee slightly bent or all the way up to 90 degrees. See if you can fold over a little deeper on this right leg. Walk it all the way forward and then start to come into your pigeon pose. Nice and active here. Stay lifted. Right foot comes towards left hand. Right knee comes towards right hand. And then we're going to walk both hands over towards the right side. See if we can find a nice deep stretch down the left side body. And walk it back through center. Take your time to come out of pigeon and walk the foot back to center. Take the right arm up, gentle twist. Right hand comes down, step that right foot all the way back. Left leg comes up in your down dog, and then step the left foot to the outside of the left hand, pressing the knee away from you. Holding yourself up with the right hand, and then start to walk your foot to the center. Hips press forward, and then send the hips back, half split. Folding over the left leg, toes can point up. Maybe you find a little rock left and right. And we're going to move that left leg into pigeon. You can come all the way forward, finding that active pigeon on the left side, and then start to walk your hands over towards the left knee, deepening the stretch down the right side body. Come back to center. And then we're gonna bring that left foot back down to the ground. Press into the right hand, reach the left arm up, finding a nice gentle twist. Left hand comes down, step that right leg all the way back and down dog. Look towards your hands, step it forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Palms come together, and we're going to reach those arms back behind you. Come up onto your toes and stand all the way up. Stay on those toes. Exhale, fold forward. Heels can come down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Move through your vinyasa, high to low, cobra, down dog. Right leg rises, step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Left knee comes down, press the hip away from you. We're going back through that same sequence. If you know it, you can move at your own breath. Walk the the right foot to center and press the hips forward. Exhale, send the hips back, folding over the right leg, half split. Staying with your breath, really feeling into your body here. Find that edge behind your knee and walk it forward. Come to your pigeon pose. Staying in active pigeon, walking the hands back nice and tall. And then if you like that twist that we added in, you can start to walk the hands over to the right side. Staying with your breath, staying with your body. Walk the hands back to center, and we're going to come back up onto that right foot and take the right arm all the way up, coming into a nice, beautiful dragonfly twist. Right hand comes down to the ground, step that right leg all the way up and back, down dog. Left leg rises, step the left foot to the outside of the left hand and start to press the knee away from you, opening up the hip. Taking your time here, and then when you're ready, walk the foot to center, press the hips forward. Exhale, send those hips back, half split. Point and flex the toes, roll the ankle. Find that edge under the knee. And when you're ready, walk it forward, coming into pigeon on the left side. Again, staying with your breath, staying with your body, walk it all the way up, extending your spine nice and long, and if it feels good, walk the hands over to the left side. I hope we're having fun. This is one of my favorite poses. This little twist does so much for the back. Allow the corners of your lips to turn up. And walk it back through center. We're going to come into that nice simple twist. Left arm rises, press into the right hand, open up towards the left side. Left hand comes down, left leg comes back, down dog. Look towards your hands, step or jump forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, palms together. And we're going to find that edge, come up onto the toes, reach the arms back behind you. Maybe moving a little faster this round through. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, dive forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step or jump back to your plank. High to low. Cobra. Down dog. Right leg rises. Step it to the outside of your right hand. Drop that back knee down. Press the hip away from you. If you know it, you don't have to wait for my lead. You can move at your own pace and stay where you want to stay. Move faster from where you want to move faster. Walk the right hip right into the center of your hands, the right foot right into the center of your hands, and press those hips forward. Send the hips back. Right leg is straight, half split. Folding over the right leg. Walk it all the way forward and come into your pigeon pose, nice and active, nice and tall. If you want to take a sleeping pigeon and start to walk it forward, you're welcome to. If not, we're going to walk those hands over towards the right side, deepening the stretch. And go ahead and walk it back to center. Right foot steps in between the hands. Reach that right arm up. Simple dragonfly twist. Right hand can come down, and we're going to send that right leg all the way back. Left leg rises. Step the left foot to the outside of the left hand and press the hip away as you bring the right leg down. Turn and look towards that left foot. Maybe the left foot comes off the ground a little bit. And go ahead and walk the foot to center. Press the hips forward. Nice deep stretch for the quad. And walk it back, folding over the left leg, half split. Toes point up. Find a little rock left and right. And then when you're ready, start to walk the hands forward. We're going to take that left foot into pigeon pose, finding the variation that feels good for you on this round. Maybe you walk it up and you stay active. Maybe you walk it down and you start to come to sleeping pigeon. Listening for what your body needs. Always, always, always. If you are lifted, you can walk the hands over to the left side, finding that deep stretch through the right side body, and walk it back to center. Send the left leg all the way to center and reach the left arm up, finding your simple dragonfly twist on the left side. Left hand comes down, left foot steps back, down dog. And we're going to walk it all the way forward and come into a cobra or a child's pose, yogi's choice. And we're going to make our way all the way onto our back and find a few lifts here in bridge pose, palms pressed down next to the hips. And lift those hips all the way up, and then the right leg comes up, and almost like you're kicking the ceiling. And then take your right foot to your left knee. Draw the hips up a little higher and uncross the right leg from that figure four. Take the left leg up for a few kicks and take it over to the right knee for a figure four. Draw the hips up a little bit more and uncross and find a few more pulses at the top. Lower all the way down. Give yourself a loving hug. And we're going to rock and roll all the way up to the sits bones, finding your boat pose. You can keep the knees bent or you can take the legs straight. You can reach the arms parallel to the ground all the way out in front of you, or you can reach them up overhead. Finding which variation works for you. I'm going to stay here in kind of a starter boat pose and find some little crunches, drawing the chest in, and then finding some little twist right and left. Couple different options for you as you take your boat pose. Choose which one feels really good to you today. And we're going to come all the way back down to the ground, coming into that nice hug, knees to nose. And we're going to come into a supine twist. Right leg can come all the way up. Left leg goes straight to the ground. Take that right knee over towards the left side and start to look towards the right hand. As you settle in here, find your breath. And we're going to open up that right hip so that maybe you take hold of your right knee with your right hand, or using your peace fingers, you take hold of your big toe and draw that right leg open. Be sure to keep the left hip on the ground. And go ahead and bring the right leg down. Draw that left knee in and twist it over towards the right side, looking towards your left hand or the left side of the room, finding some ease as your body softens. On your next inhale, we're going to roll back onto the back and left toes come out to the left side, using that left hand. Maybe you open with your knee, maybe you open with your foot. Whichever you choose, keep that right hip down on the ground. Nice and supportive here for the body. Good. Bring that left foot all the way down to the ground. And we're going to find just a little bit more of a bridge pose, maybe even coming into your shoulder stand. Kicking the legs up overhead, pressing the elbows into the mat, keeping chin tucked to chest. And if it feels good, maybe you find a little plow pose. Legs coming up and over towards the ground behind you. No looking left or right. Stay focused. If you need to watch the video, watch it and then pause it and try it out. If there are no other poses that your body's asking for, find Shavasana for just a few breaths. Remember your intention. Slowly roll to one side, pausing for gratitude. And when you're ready, press all the way up to seated. Taking one more big inhale together and one more big exhale, letting it all go.